Hey guys, so got those new traps. I don't know if I'm gonna put the other video out that I did on prepping some of these things, but with a foothold trap that you get from the store, it needs some work. So I'll show you what I mean here. So this is a brand new trap, haven't done anything with it. Let me set it off here on my leg so I can set it. Alright, so here you go. Right here is your pan. And if we get it to about right there, my thumb's stuck, that right there is probably 3/8 of an inch sticking up right here, the pan to the jaws. Now you want this as flat as possible. If I go any more, let's see, watch. Oh, we got barely, it's just on the verge, it's just there. It kind of does sit flat, but not really. And this pan tension, it probably takes a couple pounds. And what you do is you gotta adjust this. This is a Duke 1.5 double jaw, which means it has this punch out here. They punch a section of the center of the jaw out, and it has more clamping power. But this brass screw, they're not always brass, but I just take a pair of pliers. It don't take much. And I'm going to use this for water trapping, so I just want no tension. I want when that muskrat, that mink steps on it, it's done. So that's important right there. So if you're going to go after fox or whatever with your footholds, then you want to get a pan tension adjuster, and we can go over that in another video. But for now, the other thing, and I'll try to zoom in on this with one that's done and one that's not done. But when they create these dogs, this is the part that latches into your trap pan to release the jaw. The dog is sheared. So when it's sheared off, it leaves kind of a burr on the end. And that burr is what's contacting in your slot here in your dog. So if you take a file and you just go across the top of it, I'm gonna move the camera and I'm gonna show you what this little bit that I brushed, and you can see it better. Okay, here's our dog after just a couple brushes with the file, and you can see how that part there is raised. And what we want to do is we want to get it flat with the rest of it. Let me see if I can get one of these in focus. It's not all tangled up. Okay, so here's a new one, brand new, nothing ever been done with it, and you can see how the end of that is raised, okay? So we want to get rid of that because that is going to be a bulbous end, and it's not going to let us sit how we want to sit. Alright, so we want to take that all the way down, and we only need to do it on the top. If that burr was on the bottom, it wouldn't matter, but if it's on the top, we're just going to go ahead and run our file across until we get a flat surface. There we go. So now we got a nice flat surface. Now we can go ahead and set our trap, which I gotta push down. Now what I like to do is once you get your trap set, I like to get it to where I want it, where it's just gonna fire. For me, it's like right there. And now you see how high that pan is sitting? You probably can't. There you go. Now you can see. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Every Trap and Supply sells these tools right here. This is a trap pan adjuster. Okay, it's just got a little slot, and that's gonna fit into the end of our dog, our frame where the dog is, and then I'm just gonna push up on it till it's flat. So now, let's see, there's the best angle. We're just slightly high there, and we'll just push it just a little bit more in, and the same principle out. Okay, so there you go. So now we are nice and flat and ready, and then when that muskrat or mink or whatever is gonna go stand on it, just boom, got them, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the rest of these, but I hope that helps. I mean, there's lots and lots of modifications that you can do to a trap, but this is by far the simplest modifications that you can do, is adjust these. I mean, this tool here is like 15 bucks or something, and if you were gonna do any amount of trapping, you're gonna need one, because throwing these all in a bin, these frames will bend, and you'll have to go about tuning them up every year, really. So there you go. I hope that helps you out.